This is Oldie. He is run down, but he is still the man. His cardio is bad, his fighting is worse, but Oldie is still the man. He is going to take on this apocalypse alone, surviving on fish and freshly brewed coffee. All he needs is his fishing pole and his big old shovel. He's about to tell the Zeds to get off my lawn.
Joy.
And our story begins with Oldie, the old man, wailing on a zombie with his Louisville Slugger baseball bat. Love it. We all love Oldie. Not what he once was, but he still gets the job done. He fished professionally. He's run down, maxed out at 4 cardio stars and 3 fighting. This is the dude we're going to solo the lethal zone with. And we all love Oldie because we can all identify with his shortcomings. And just look at the dude, his outfit. Well, sleep psychiatry, that's not something Oldie really wants to talk about. He's the kind of dude who says, just chop some firewood till you can't chop firewood anymore, then you'll be tired enough to sleep. So, sleep psychiatry lady, I'll take your snacks, I'll take your meds. You can keep your melee weapon, but time for you to hit the bricks.
Packing. You're done here.
Fine then. Why should I stay where I'm not wanted?
Exactly. Acute observation on her part. So, she's gone. Who is Catherine? She is a tattoo artist. Again, not Oldie's style. He doesn't have time for that nonsense. Fitness boxer, that's cool. But Oldie wants some peace and quiet. So, Catherine, she's going to have to hit the bricks as well. Oldie, he'll take her fruit snacks and her bandages, but she's going to have to roll out as well. And we're going to start this series with just Oldie, the old, rundown fisherman. It's going to be a blast. She can keep the cleaver.
There's no place for you here anymore.
I just can't believe you're treating me like this.
And it's official. Oldie is all by himself. We're going to have to battle with sleep deprivation and keep him healthy. We can't let him get all beat up with injuries. We're going to have to avoid bloaters. Obviously, we don't want to go 1v1 with any juggernauts. Old man Oldie. But he's seen some battles or two. We're going to go fix up the car. I did notice something interesting. Do you see it? A little out of his character. I don't know if you noticed it yet. I've never seen one of these upon spawn-in this easily. But for this series, I don't know. The stars were aligned. Do you know what I'm talking about yet? You can see it right there in the background. The Kraken. The Kraken. This is so out of his character. But this, I can just tell this is going to be a good series based on the fact that we're going to be rolling in the Kraken mobile. They have the normal startup car just up the way there. But this was placed here for a reason. I didn't orchestrate this. I don't know how to do that even if I wanted to. But like I said, Oldie, this character with this car, it just seems like it was meant to be. What's your favorite vehicle in State of Decay 2? Let me know below in the comments. How do you think this is going to go? We go way back with Oldie. If you've been following my channel, we've had this survivor for a long time. Bowling with Oldie.
I need a breather.
Yep, that 4 cardio star max is coming back to haunt him. Oldie likes to work smart. He likes to tell the zombies to get off my lawn. Oh, dang. Dang, right on his good hip right there. Oh, yeah. See how Oldie has a gun? Oldie cheats a little bit. Oldie rolled into this series with a handgun. Look at this. Look at this screamer. Oh, I love it. Love it. Yeah, he kind of cheated that handgun in. He wasn't supposed to have that. And the backpack, too, but we'll allow it. You know, the old man's got to, gotta have some advantages. We only got 1 bullet. It's not like we overly cheated the game or anything like that. But we do have a gun with 1 bullet. And we definitely want to grab the rucks out of this other car here. But how do you see this playing out? Put your predictions in the comments. Is this one old survivor I'm going to be able to solo the lethal zone without a break, without any sleep. By day 2, sleepiness is already going to set in. I can't find the screamer. Oldie's hearing aid is throwing him for a loop. There he is.
Completely out of ammo.
I had 1 bullet, and I was really annoyed at that guy, so he got it. We're down to no bullets. We got our Louisville Slugger, and Oldie's going to be on the lookout for his big old shovel. Oh, look at that guy lurking about. Oldie, with his raincoat and his rain hat.
That won't work.
Oldie gets caught off guard every now and again. But if he can get that big old shovel, he can go to town on the apocalypse. So we'll keep our eye out for that. For now, we got the Kraken SUV. I don't know if I've ever had this car. If only Oldie had his grandson here with him to hold the flashlight while he goes to work under the hood. You ever been that kid holding the flashlight? You can never do it quite right, can you? You can never quite get that right angle for dad or uncle or grandpa. Oldie with the Kraken. Alright, let's see the jukes. See if the old man still got it. Rub a little dirt on it. Alright, that's old school. We like it. Put the jukes on the bloater. Bloop, 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 bloop.
Cloud is a bad way to die.
The cloud is a bad way to die. That's for sure. A fresh start in State of Decay 2 is always wonderful and amazing. For this series, we're going to try to cut out as little as possible. Maybe some of the night looting will speed through. But really what we want to do is enjoy this game together. Enjoy this old character together. Oldie, the rundown fisherman. See how far he can go in the lethal zone. I like his odds. I don't know why. I just like his odds. Well, I think I do know why. I've sold this game a number of times. Perhaps never with a worse character than this, though. And finding the Kraken SUV just seems like a sign that this is going to be good. You ever wake up and just have like a sign earlier in your day that today's going to be a good day? My daughter cracked open an egg a couple of days ago. Had 2 yolks in it.
Careful. That screamer can bring out a lot of plague zombies.
It's kind of like a sign. The rest of her day went really well. And at night she's like, remember the 2 yolks? All right, first test. Here we go. Oh, the other thing that Oldie snuck in, and I swear I didn't realize he had this in his inventory, was a plague cure. Good thing, too. Good thing. Had I thought it through, I would have planned to have him with 1 plague cure. Because it is a solo. We don't have an infirmary up yet. He is a beloved character. You'd hate for him to get plagued before I even have a chance. That would stink.
Here it goes.
But for this series, it was just an ignorant mistake on my part that he brought it in. He snuck it in, I like to say. The old man's kind of savvy. You know, he pulled a fast one on me. I got our first few rucks, trying to get a shot for like the beginning, for the opening scene, and that went poorly. That's what that was all about. And at least for these first few episodes, it's going to be podcast style, where I'm watching the episode back with you. I'm not narrating as the controller's in my hand. I'm talking to you after it's been recorded. It's kind of a different way of doing it. For instance, if you get your comments in, I can read your comments back. It's just a little more relaxed. Just something a little different than what I usually do. I don't know. I just thought I'd try it. And I was gaming this when I was kind of sick, so I didn't feel like having the mic on. But I felt like playing,
yet,
you know.
But it's coming along.
It was that perfect blend of too sick to go to work, but not too sick to play a game. You know. Well, we got to get some materials up. We got to get that
Like they said, that's a wrap.
infirmary up.
That's great.
They should send me to look for all the stuff.
Question is, who exactly is Oldie talking to on the radio? There's nobody there.
That'll bring him running.
So Oldie, he hears voices. We know that.
No reason to keep searching
Legend
here.
has it
Not
that
a shambling
Oldie
corpse to be seen.
is a World War II vet. But even deeper Oldie lore, rumors that he fought in World War I as well. And some say he's an old soul. Oh, there it is. Oldie's big old shovel. Game over. Oldie the fisherman, he got his Louisville slugger for doing this, and he's got his big old shovel for taking out the plague hearts. I know it's kind of like a slow start, but believe me, this is going to get insane all by himself. But where was I? World War II, World War I. Some say he's an old soul, that he fought in the Civil War. Before that, the Revolutionary War. That's why he's so run down. But I don't know. Maybe that's all just myth and legend. Maybe he's just an old fisherman, and that's all there is to it. He went out fishing. The apocalypse came down. Started rolling back to town. Stopped to get some fuel. Small town gas station, and realized the world had ended. So he minded his business. Went back to fishing. Surviving all these years on coffee and fish. Hear that? Exactly. Peace and quiet. Nothing to be heard. Haha. Oldie is excited to take on the lethal zone all alone. The house is his. No tattoo artists. No sleep psychiatrist. Just the old fisherman and his big old shovel.
Bloater in sight.
And the bloater that he just saw. Alright, Oldie, it is time. You got a heavy weapon. You got your energy drinks. It's time. What else are we waiting for? I think it's time to take on Plague Heart number 1. Get them plague samples.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have a
the
gun.
Air feels thick. There's gotta be a plague heart nearby. Probably lots of plague zombies, too.
Could have looted that for a gun. Maybe that would have been a good idea. Nonetheless, Oldie's going for it. Kraken mobile, big old shovel. It just feels right. Feels like it was meant to be.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
Oldie with a positive outlook on life. Gotta juke and hit. Early game, don't think we'll get a feral. Feel fairly confident without a gun. But the old man just putting in work. Let's get right back to it.
You never do get used to the smell.
A little bit later in the episode, we'll break. I think each episode. Ooh, no good. Oh,
That felt good!
oh, Oldie getting bit, getting punched, getting scratched, getting grabbed, and saying, that felt good. Oldie embraces the pain. He's not afraid of a little grit. Something these young whippersnappers know nothing about. Oldie's the man. But like I was saying, I think I'll give a few minutes each episode of just sights and sounds of the game without my narration. And I think I'll end each episode with an apocalypse song. Today's apocalypse song, Apocalyptus, today's end of the world song, is about Oldie himself.
That plague heart is history.
History. Guess you could say it's an oldie but a goodie. See what I did there? Get off my lawn, kids. Get off my lawn. Dude, this game's so good. And just so you know, on my channel, I'm working hard to keep State of Decay 2 relevant with no more updates coming. We're just going to keep being creative with the game. We're going to keep enjoying the game. Single player, solo, multiplayer, full community,
I gotta steer clear of these
long-term
plague zombies for a
playthroughs,
while.
little gimmicky playthroughs. So if you're enjoying this and want to keep this game going, make sure you hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. If you've gotten this far into the video,
Okay.
I think it's earned a thumbs
It's
up.
empty.
Help send it
Let's
to
move
more
on.
people. Help keep this game in the public eye. The easy thing for me to do would be to let State of Decay 2 kind of
Where
fall
should I put
behind,
this?
and I jump on the more trendy new
Almost
games.
out of those.
But I don't want to do that. I love this game. If you just found this video, there's so many playlists on my channel for State of Decay 2. It's really a great game.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
Alright, y'all, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and just let you enjoy the sights and sounds. Waiting for her to stop
I'll be right
talking.
there.
Enjoy the sights and sounds. We're going to meet some new survivors. And then at the end, I'm going to play
Still got company.
a song about Oldie. Like I said, it's an oldie but a goodie. What should we name the song? Listen to the lyrics. Give me a title. I'll pick the best title. And I'll name that song whatever you guys say is best. So enjoy the rest of the episode. We'll be back with another Oldie solo
We can do something with this.
real soon. But I absolutely love Oldie. I love this game, and I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
I can barely lift this. Think I just put myself on the menu.
Oh, hi there. The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies.
The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart. Those things basically infect their whole environment.
Oldie shuffles down the road with the weight of years. Coffee stains on his shirt, but he's got no
Helping
fear.
out like this is a good way to make friends.
With a fishing pole and a rusty grin,
Yay!
the last man
With
standing
these
where
plague
the
samples,
world
I can make
gave
something
in.
that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
He's slow as molasses, but tough as nails, swinging his pole when the dead prevail. He laughs at the gloom, got a joke to tell. Oldie's shuffling through this zombie hell.
Hola, friend.
Keep losing good people.
Sunrise finds him brewing a caffeinated gold, sipping quiet victories in a world gone cold. Tells the fish his secrets as he casts his line. He says they're better company than the folks in their prime. He's slow as molasses, but tough as nails, swinging his pole when the dead prevails. He laughs at the gloom, got a joke to tell. Oldie shuffling through this zombie hell. Whistles down the alleys where the ghosts won't tread. Says to the walkers, should've stayed in bed. With a net full of fish and a belly full of grit. Oldie's still kicking, yeah, he just won't quit. There's a twinkle in his eye beneath the end-time sky. He's got Father Time beat, but he'll never say Yes, stubbornness works when the world's unkind. Leave it to me, boys, to outlive mankind.